Zugno. Yeah. We be chopping it up. Word around town, we be chopping it up. AC the barber, he be chopping it up. Chopping it up. Brand new podcast, chopping it up. You can get you some game or you can get you a cut. We speaking all kind of topics from rich to poor. All negative vibes. Get your ass.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back again. Hey, man, you're tuned into the Chopping Up Podcast. I'm right back here in your face again with Dr. Willis Brooks, man. Good friend of mine, man. Educator, mentor. Whatever, man. This man has a lot of hats that he operates under. So it behooves us as black men and women to try to copy his resume. But you got to have a little smarts behind you. Now, his hair ain't long for no reason. Y'all just check him out. Now, he's smart. So with that being said, preacher, now going forward, man, I took some pictures over him, man, and man, what was y'all at on that boat right there? Where were y'all going? Cause I see mountains back there. I know ain't no mountains over here in Bryan.
Before I answer that question, I don't want people to duplicate me or copy me. I want them to be better.
Yeah.
Because if you better, that means I've done something to make a difference.
Yeah.
To make you strive to be better than what you are.
Yeah.
But back to the picture. That picture in the mountain. We were in Hawaii. It was my mother-in-law was retiring from A&M. And that was her. She wanted to go to Hawaii. So the whole. I went to Hawaii. I was gonna say the whole family. I went to Hawaii with my in-laws.
Yeah.
That trip showed me a few things. It showed me you can't really take a lot of trips with family.
Hello, somebody.
But we had a great time. We had a great time.
Yeah, yeah. Now, right here, man, I know this is your family, man. Is this, where was this at the place that you're at now, the church that you're in now?
That was at New Faith Ministries in Hempstead, Texas. That was last year. That was just past December, matter of fact. That was my the morning service for my appreciation service. Okay. And you know how I do it. I got to be sharp.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it ain't right if you don't look right,
Yeah.
That's because our confidence as men, man, we gotta have that up to par look.
Yeah.
And then folk got them cameras now on them phones.
Man, you gotta look the part.
Yeah,
you show up raggedy if you want to.
Yeah,
you gonna become viral.
Yeah, you gonna be on somebody's timeline. They gonna say, "Look at this Negro. They honoring him and look at him.
He looking like he's looking."
Yeah, yeah. So I understand, man. But you've always been a man of caliber of how you dress, of how you taken in what you do. Speaks volumes because even in just how you dress, even in how you carry yourself, speaks volumes. Because a lot of people don't. Look now, Doc. I serve as a lot of preachers.
Yeah,
I serve as a lot of preachers, and look here, I ain't capping on none of y'all. I ain't capping. I'm just telling you. Hey, sometimes you gotta look like you worth something. I know when you come here, you getting a haircut, but man, your clothes. Your clothes shouldn't have no holes in them.
That's my Sunday morning outfit.
Yeah.
But I also believe in dressing down for the people.
Yeah.
I can't go under the pecan tree.
Looking like that. Yeah. Ain't nobody gonna listen to you.
They ain't gonna listen to me.
Yeah.
But if I go under the pecan tree and my shorts like they got on, or my jeans like they got on,
yeah,
they're apt to listen. Some folk won't go under the pecan tree though.
Yeah.
Because they feel like if they go under the pecan tree, it's going to affect their influence.
Yeah.
But if we're being an example like Jesus gave, Jesus was never with the religious folk.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
He was always with the sinner.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, that's where we miss out as pastors and even Christians. We don't want to associate ourselves with certain folk because we feel like if we associate with them, folk gonna say, yeah, he associating with them. He must be doing the same thing that they doing.
Yeah.
But that's not always the case.
Yeah.
If you're strong in your faith, you can go wherever and come out on top.
Yeah. What makes people think, is that just like a narrative to what has been hanging around for decades that people think that?
Perception is everything. Nowadays, perception is everything. Because think about it, everything's digital.
You ain't lying.
You can't walk down the street without getting caught on somebody's camera.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
So people are afraid if I get caught somewhere that the world think I'm not supposed to be.
Yeah.
Then it's gonna hurt my ministry. Rather than taking on the mindset, if they see me there, they know I'll come there to get them. I'll meet them just where they are to get them from where they are.
Yeah.
It's all about perspective.
Yeah, and again though, preacher, but like I'm more of a, and I don't know if you like this too, but I'm quite sure you are.
Mm-hmm.
If I know you, somebody can say, "Man, Willis was over here doing this." Nah, no, he wasn't. You lying.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because if I know you and I know you all about me, I ain't got to question what you doing down there because I know you. I know what you doing down there. You preaching.
But folk aren't gonna. A lot of folk won't speak up on other folks' behalf.
But they say they know you though.
Because they're afraid of what may happen to them if they speak up on your behalf.
Man, that's crazy.
For instance, I can come and somebody could be saying, "Man, AC, he plugged me."
Yeah.
No, they did it to Jesus.
I know a Negro did that.
Man, AC plugged me.
Yeah.
Nah, you ain't talking about AC. Because I sit in that chair for an hour and a half, and he ain't going to let me get up till I get right.
Yeah.
But you're right. When folk know you, they'll defend you.
Yeah.
But sometimes, most times, folk won't defend you. So you have to ask yourself the question, what made them comfortable to talk about you to me
Yeah.
in the first place?
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously, if I'm comfortable enough to talk about you to somebody else,
Yeah.
or to allow them to talk about you to me, then obviously I've said some stuff
To bring
about
that
you
in. Yeah.
to them. So
Yeah.
now they feel like, oh, this Negro done talked about him.
Yeah.
Now I can talk about him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's perspective.
Yeah. That's that, man. But I don't know, preacher. Sometimes I wonder about people when they do that. You know, especially when it's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when it's the truth about a person. Now, if you telling a lie and all that, no, I don't. But it's hard to defend a lie. But you, at the end of the day, you cannot alter the truth.
You have to think of the world we're in now. Look at the world. Truth is a lie.
Yeah.
And lie
The book say that.
is the truth.
The book say that.
So when people don't know,
Mm-hmm.
or they're not grounded in anything,
Yeah.
they follow anything.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
So if I follow anything,
Yeah.
I'll say anything.
Yeah, yeah, you sure right about that. You know, man, I know for sure, Doc, that you ain't lying with that because, man, I had a couple incidents. You know, not to go in. I ain't saying nobody's name, so y'all can get that out your head now. But anyway, you know, I had some instances where that encounters like that happened, and I was like, well, man, I thought the person was better than that. You know, looking at their statue, their status, looking at how they carry themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But then they had, you know, I heard Mr. Richardson, what his name, Charles Richardson, preach a message.
Mm-hmm.
And that rascal told me, he said, I heard him say this. He said, if mess in hell is in you, that means you around mess in hell.
Yeah.
He said, now the fish can't be in the boat and the boat can't be in the fish. They both in each other. You see what I'm saying?
That's what you're saying.
You know, same thing with the water.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if the boat in the water in the boat.
Mm-hmm.
It's just whatever you're around and consume yourself to be, that's what you are. Because that's what you're around. That's what you're in.
And that's why you have to be careful who you surround yourself with.
Yeah.
My circle is very small.
Oh, I can imagine.
Because being in the position that I'm in, you have to be careful who you allow in your inner circle.
Mm-hmm.
Because you could be allowing a Judas in.
Yeah. Yeah.
For instance, a member asked me one time, they say, Pastor, do you drink? I said, if I did, you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Because it would ruin my testimony to you.
Yeah.
Because now, this nigga drink more than me. I ain't listening to him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So your circle has to be small and some things has to be private.
Yeah. I understand that totally, because a lot of people won't understand your take on life and where have you been and what your understanding is. Because the Isley brother had a song out there, y'all, and he said, "Hey, if you can't love the one you want, just love the one you're with." That's all you got to do, But at the end of the day, though, preacher man, if you love who you are, and you're operating in God, and you're operating and in love whoever you're dealing with, it's hard to alter that. When you're being genuine, but most people come with the intentions to try to find the disgenuineness in you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you ever ran across people that just try to find fault with you in everything you do.
Yeah.
Well, preacher, you said this when you was up there. I'm gonna correct you.
Yeah.
Man, look here, man. You better go sit down somewhere before we kick you out and lock the door.
That's what you want to tell them.
Man, I have to tell them, that's probably why I ain't out there.
But you can't.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell them.
As much.
I'm the Negro in here. I'm gonna tell them.
And I had a member.
Did you like that?
That everything I taught, they questioned.
What's that all about?
Question. A lot of times, age makes a difference. They're older.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This young Negro can't come in here and teach us nothing.
Yeah, we been here.
We didn't live longer than him.
Yeah.
Well, now that I'm not there anymore.
Yeah.
Man, we didn't know.
Well,
you don't miss your water.
Sorry, guys.
You don't miss your water.
Yeah. I get it, man. But at the time, let me say this, preacher. I can't question what you built if I'm there with you. And I seen how this thing was before you came. And then when you came, I seen you build this thing. So how can I question that the authenticity of what you bring and what you're doing is not valid? Because I see the proof and the evidence of what you've done. How can I question that?
They question what helped me. They question Jesus. Think about it. He raised the woman in Nain's son from the dead.
Yeah.
He raised Jairus' daughter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then when he got to Lazarus' grave, them same disciples, Jesus, he'd been dead a while. What you mean?
Yeah.
Now, they didn't see him. And even when he got to the cross, they didn't think he was gone. He had raised.
Yeah.
They thought the body. They made up a story.
Yeah.
We'll just tell them somebody stole the body. Now, if you've been walking with me all this time,
yeah,
and you saw me get other folk up,
yeah,
how can I not do it for myself?
Yeah.
So a lot of times we can see it and still don't believe it.
Boy, you preaching now. You preaching. That is the truth.
Or we see it and it wasn't us.
Yeah.
So we can't get the credit. So we don't want to give the credit where credit is due.
That's black folk there. Black folk do that all the time. Black folk do that all the time. They want to be like you said. They want that's us.
That gets me in trouble because even in church, I don't have to be out front. I tell my people all the time, I don't have to be out front all the time.
Yeah.
Let me sit back here and relax.
But it sounds to me that you allow your members to exercise their gifts.
Have to.
You know what I'm saying? Because now I ain't capping on nobody again. I'm not speaking on nobody negatively. But I have been to certain churches where the preacher is doing everything. He's leading the songs. He's entering with the prayers. He's taking up the offering. Now, if you got to do that, I understand.
I was in a situation at my very first church.
Yeah.
Where I had to do it all.
Yeah.
Like I didn't sing. I had to play the guitar. I had to pray. I had to do everything from opening to closing.
Yeah.
But when I got help, I started using that help. Mm-hmm. It's our job to allow those up under us. We're supposed to prepare them to go out into the vineyard.
Yeah.
If they're not exercising their gift, where are they going to exercise it?
Yeah.
I'd rather you exercise it at home.
Yeah.
Than get an engagement and go to that engagement and you go to Flunk City.
Yeah.
Because you're not practicing at home.
Yeah, that's man.
And two, I'm a firm believer. I've seen it happen. If you don't allow them to practice at home, a lot of them, some of them will get the mentality, what am I here for?
Yeah.
And they'll go start a ministry immaturely. And now you've got an immature ministry. You don't know what you're doing, but you're trying to lead other folk.
Yeah.
So if I allow you to exercise here, we alleviate all that stuff.
Yeah.
But at the same time, in order to let them exercise their gift, you've got to be confident and comfortable with who you are.
Yeah. 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 That's, I think sometimes that's the fear of being in leadership. I think when you're a leader, because you don't know the mindset of people, because, everybody won't be on top.
Yep.
They won't be able to tell you what to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I can do what he's doing. I can do it better. I've ran across a couple of deacons that thought like that.
I can't let you pray because you might pray better than me. I can't let you preach because you might preach better than me.
Yeah.
Not knowing if I call myself one of your sons or up under your tutelage,
Yeah.
if I shine, you shine.
Yeah. Yeah, but that secondhand stuff is that they want to be the first. Not to say it, not everybody, but most of them. If you're dealing with black folk, listen here. You have to learn how to take your place, take your rightful place. Learn. Then the man will allow you to step up and be who you need to be. But you can't just bust out here all willy-nilly thinking you know everything. And this man got about 84 degrees. What they tell you?
Even with the degrees,
Yeah.
I don't know it all.
Yeah. But you know a lot.
But I know how to get you to what information that you need.
Yeah.
But if you come to me right now and say, hey, what does such and such say? Now, even though I've read the Bible in its entirety several times,
Yeah.
I may not can recall it right off. But I'm going to say, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me go find it and get back to you.
Yeah, that's the wisdom.
But I'm not going to try to spit off something
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like even with updating the church, I'm not a carpenter. So don't come ask me no questions about carpentry.
Yeah.
You got a carpenter in the congregation. That should be but a lot of times, whether it's church or work, we want the light to shine on us.
Yeah.
And oftentimes when we only want it to shine on us, we dull the people behind us. And in essence, we dull the whole program.
Yeah.
Because you're only, and I use this term all the time, you're only as strong as your weakest person.
Yeah. That's true. That's been around that saying has been around for decades. And it's true.
Because I've been under leaders, I've seen it on both sides. I've been under leaders that didn't want you to do nothing and had 20 associates there.
Yeah.
But only 2 or 3 of them got used. But then I've been on the other ones, man, go on out there. You do it. You want to do it? Do it.
Yeah.
And I've taken that mindset into all of my leadership positions. Mm-hmm. I'm training you to do my job.
Yeah.
Because you never know what may happen.
Yeah, that's true.
I may get a wild hair and say, man, I'm not doing this no more.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody got to be here to run the show.
Yeah.
And if I haven't trained you or trained somebody, then I failed.
Yeah.
Whether it's the congregation, at work, in the classroom, on the range, I've failed if I haven't trained somebody to take my place.
Yeah. I feel the same way, man, in aspects of being a father or being a leader, being a businessman. You always want the best for the people that's with you or under you or even work with you. You know, just as what you stated earlier about your wife, when you elevate, she elevates. That's always been the mindset of people, but sometimes some people can't tap into it because they don't know how to do it. You know, and it's just as simple of doing. Sometimes it's just to do it. You know, I don't know if that was just like your mindset.
It took me a while. That when I elevate, she elevate. It took us a while to get there. And then the last doctorate I got, we actually went through together. Yeah. So it brought us closer. And what helped, I stopped looking at her as competition. You know my wife, she's outgoing. Yeah. She never met a stranger or talked to anybody. Me, on the other hand, you don't talk to me.
I ain't
talking to you.
I'm same way.
So I stopped looking at it as a competition.
Yeah.
And I said, man, her gift is in this, this, and this. Why not let her operate there? She'll make my life easier.
Yeah.
Rather than saying, no, you ain't doing that. You trying to take my shine.
Yeah.
Or even the assistant pastor at the church. You trying to take my shine. I could care less.
Yeah.
Because I understand who I am.
Yeah.
And if you decide I'm going tomorrow, that means God got something else for me.
Yeah. 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 That's
So,
right. Yeah. It's like you said earlier, it's perspective.
yeah.
It's how we view things. No, not only just as men, but as a society.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even in being preached in our homes, man. You know, it could, if you delegate it right, Doc, it's gonna pan out.
It'll pan out.
It's gonna pan out. And I've always been a fan of watching young men that I can learn from, being fathers, you know, pastors, or people that are in position. Similar to me, I ain't no pastor now, y'all. So, because sometimes I had them choice words that come out my mouth that that no even God don't even like. So, hey, look here, y'all keep praying for me. But you know, I value that to get better. You know,
And see, too, that's what people have to understand. We put the pastor on this pedestal, in which we should hold them to a higher standard.
yeah,
But at the same time, when they fall, we put them on this pedestal. And then when they fall, we want to knock them off the pedestal.
yeah.
Pastor just as human, just like you.
Yeah, but I don't understand why people don't know that. Like, don't get me wrong. There is I guess you could say there's a standard in there, but you also have to know that this man is human.
He's human.
But a lot of them don't look at it like that.
Nah,
They ain't going to hear that. He doing the same thing I'm doing.
Wouldn't. Now, I will say, as a pastor, there's some stuff you will never catch me doing.
Yeah, yeah.
Because perception is everything.
Yeah, yeah.
I tell this story. We were in Houston one year for our anniversary. We were at not Dave and Buster's. We were at Dave and Buster's. They came and sat a drink on my table. Now, I ordered a Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
But this your anniversary. This is on the house. They sat that drink there. Boy, it sure looked good, too.
Yeah, yeah.
Glistening.
Yeah.
Sweating.
Yeah.
And, man, I let that thing sit there. Got the check, and I let it sit there. I said, man, I got to drive back home. I ain't finna take that chance. We got to go all the way back to Bryan.
Yeah.
I let it sit there. I paid for our check. A couple got up from their table way across the restaurant. Hey, Pastor, how y'all doing? We've been watching you. We were going to see if you were going to drink it.
Huh?
And had I took a sip, it would have ruined everything I've built with them people.
Man, that's crazy.
Because you know black folk.
I know Negro.
That Negro came way down
Yeah.
here just to get him a drink.
Yeah. I know Negro.
It would have beat me back to Bryan.
But man, that's crazy how people can not acknowledge you at the beginning, but sit there and watch you
Yeah.
to see if you gonna.
We saw him bring it to you.
So they saw the whole time.
Yeah.
Been watching you the whole
Yeah.
time. Say, man, y'all wrong for that.
Yeah, watch me.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
Matter of fact, we've been done eating.
Yeah.
We're going to see if this pastor
Man, that's crazy.
going to take a drink out this drink.
Man, how did that make you feel? I know you passed the test, but
At first, I was upset. It's like, man, you can't. Negro watching you all the time. But then I had to tell myself, you are who you proclaim you are. You're in the position where everything you do is under the magnifying glass.
man, look here, man. I don't even want to talk no more. You just said it in the mouthful right there, because I get that. You know, even in my household.
Whether you like it or not,
Yeah.
you're under the magnifying glass.
Yeah.
Not only you represent your household, but now you represent the church.
Yeah.
Not only you represent the church, you represent whatever school district you work for.
Yeah.
And you can't be out here doing that and saying something else over there.
Yeah. In other words, what he's saying is you can't put makeup on no gorilla because it don't look good. That's what he's telling y'all right now. So make sure y'all understand that to the full topic of what he's saying. Can't put makeup on a gorilla, it don't look good. But again, we're gonna turn aside. We're gonna take us another little old break, and man, we chopping it up with Dr. Willis Brooks today, man. It's a good day, man. Hey, he's spitting out all these jewels, this knowledge, man, to let us know what we can do, what we can't do, how to elevate ourselves, make ourselves better in life, man. So make sure y'all stay tuned, because you're tuned in to the Chopping It Up podcast.
Who you vote for? Who your favorite sports team? Who you signing to? What's your deepest sports dream? AC the barber, he the man with the plan. Best cuts in the city, he the man, understand? AC the barber, he the man with the plan. Best cuts in the city, he the man, understand? And we be chopping it up. Word around town, we be chopping it up. AC the barber, he be chopping it up.